Hello everybody and welcome back to Getting Wrecked and Factorio. So last time we made our first progress here by researching some automation, getting some basic raw materials going, and that's about it. So everything here is pretty much temporary. So what we're going to do today is to try to make more of a permanent solution. And one key part of a permanent solution is to try to make sure that all we use is electricity, or electric drills, at least mining drills. So we can see here that we have performance wise we only use half this electricity. So that's great. We could make one more boiler or steam engine. So let's get one more steam engine. You can have two steam engines per boiler. And I think this is a decent place for our electricity. It will have to do. So just put this bad boy in here, connect it to the power grid, get some more gears here. So permanent, that's the name of the game. So let's get a lot of furnaces. Actually, can tell this guy to make belts. Problem is that it's... yeah. We could actually, if you want to, you could create another assembly machine here. So we can see our furnaces doesn't keep up with our mining operation. It is too bad, but not really something I'm surprised about. So let's tell you to make cogs, and these cogs should go into this guy. We can take those belts. So he will create cogs, bring them into here, and we will get belts. Because we will need a lot of belts. That's the thing in the early game. You can also look at the pollution on the map. So the red is the pollution. So if the pollution reaches the aliens living on this planet, they get a bit upset. However, we should be pretty okay. So we were going to get some furnaces down here. And I like to have, like, there are like perfect ways of doing this. I'm not going to do anything like that. I'm just going to do, like, wing it a bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring iron ore and coal on the outside here. Something like that. We are going to produce steel in these and unload it over here, and then we will do the same thing on the other side, like that. And remove some trees. And this is what I mean with that. One of the main resources in this game is actually space, because that's a lot of space we just used. That's just for smelting or melting. I guess both are true. We are melting stuff when we are smelting. So anywho, so what we do need now is more belts. And actually, I should not have removed all the iron. So, I mean, you can create stuff in your inventory on the fly. So, we will need a splitter as well. Because we want to have one belt that turns into two, and that's the job for a splitter. So something like that. We will need more mining machines than this though. For all these, we also need inserters. We need a lot of stuff, let's just say it that way. So let's actually take another splitter here. I'm thinking where we should bring the coal from. Since we need the coal to the copper as well, I'm thinking we bring it down this way, straight through. So let's get some coal. So half the coal will go down here. Who put the freaking electric post here? Pole, whatever. Yeah. You always need more belts. That's just the name of the game. Let's make some electric drilling machines as well. I'm guessing you're out of iron. Yes, you are. So we really need to get more melting done, but that's kind of what we're doing right now. So let's see. Room? Nope, a tree in the way. Why am I not surprised? Trees everywhere. I don't know if this is something from the fact that we're using this rail world. If that means you will get more with denser woods as well, I guess that might be the case. So this guy has to go the other way. Actually, we can produce our own transport belts. So as you can see, it's a bit strange, this game. Well, one thing is that they kind of just stop playing music sometimes, but also the fact that I started off building everything close to the electric production. But then you end up with, what should you say? Trying to make everything go away from that area because you need more space. That's just the name of the game. So the splitter will turn this belt into two. So that's all well and good. Now we just need to have some power and some inserters. We have 6 inserters. We can also use a couple more miners, I guess. It can be there temporarily. So let's get some iron. We can tell these guys to go to the other side, I guess. while we keep on building this. So get a couple more inserters. I don't really know how many furnaces we can support. More than 4. Let's get 6 to start. And then we need power to the people. Just try it down over here. I guess we could go each other like that. Don't we need it every... Right. Looking good. Let's get wooden chest down here as well. So now we are getting a little bit closer to our permanent solution. Can check our electricity production. Seems fine. And now we can tell these guys to go to the left hand side. Can remove this splitter and remove these belts. Cleaning up. Where did the music go? Oh, here it goes. Don't need all these poles. Okay. So what we need now is to just up the production. In some raw materials there so they can produce stuff. And expand. So you can never have too much iron in this game. So kind of made them too close to each other here. They are overlapping each other. It's fine. It's fine. They will only produce on the right hand side, so we kind of, if we want to, we need to have more producing on the left hand side as well. That one should actually be close here. But I can't really put that close on the other side. That's fine. It's fine. So, how it's looking here? They're not really keeping up well. It might also... Let's activate all the smelters, furnaces, thingies. Get some iron from the belt to produce some more. Come on. Now, you can get faster inserted than this. These are really slow. So, and this guy can't keep up with putting things in this box, so but we can help him out. We can give him a couple of friends. So that should be fine. Until we research faster ones. Might even want to have an iron chest with some more inventory space there. So our iron production looks alright. We have coal waiting, We're getting a little bit close to maxing out our electric currents though. But like I said, today we are going to try to make things permanent. And that doesn't mean that I will run around hand feeding stuff, even if it might look like that right now. We'll just put some iron ore here or iron plates here, because I really want to have a lot of belts so I can show you what I want to do. So here we go, we got our main iron supply down here. Might need to put down some defenses. But the deal is kind of like this. We want to have a lot of production going down here and then go to the west. So I would like to have 2 lines of iron going there, and then maybe over here we could have 2 lines of copper. So we kind of need to do the same thing but for copper, but copper is not as important in the early game, so it doesn't need to be quite as big, but that's the basic idea. Stone is not that necessary in the beginning, and coal is, well, coal is coal, coal is fuel, so that's not really a big thing or big issue either. We might need more than these 2 though, so that's a thing. So before we end this episode, let's actually get this going, but for our coal as well. Just picking up a lot of iron ore here, or iron plates. So what we need to do, we have furnaces, 15 furnaces, we have a couple of belts, we need, let's go with 4 of these, that should be enough. Let's get a boiler and 2 steam engines, because we're kind of running low on power. So we will bring the copper ore out here, and then we will go back down over here maybe. So maybe something like this. I would say, like, one of the first issues, or well, mistakes you will do in this game is to not use enough space. You will be like, oh, let's make everything as compact as possible. But that's not always the best solution. So we will get copper out there. We will have furnace on this side, And we will go like that. So something like that is our plan. And like I said, we don't really need that much copper in the beginning. So let's get a couple of inserters. And we need to get some coal down here. We can... let's go up and add some more power while we wait to produce the stuff in the backpack. So 2 of these and 1 boiler. Do it like that, and we will get... we need to have a pipe between these to get water flowing. And we need a couple of inserters. Like so. Actually, we should also get some gun turrets and some ammo while we're running around like this. While we're not really doing anything, we can build at least something. Whoops, wrong direction. So we need power. And coal. Okay, skip producing that right now. I think we might need to get some more belts though. And produce a splitter and some belts while we wait, while we get stuck. I like to run across these and just pick everything up. That's a pretty good feeling. Stupid tree being in a stupid way. So the question is, it's fine. Let's bring this all the way around. I can bring the coal here. Bring it around like this. And then we need 4 of these. That's fine, but they are going to be much quicker than our furnaces. Let's make sure that they stay on each other, opposite each other. Seems like we need some more poles soon, so let's get that show on the road. So we need to have, let's get a splitter for the copper ore, I guess, is fine. And we will make sure that they go on opposite sides of this track, like that. Seems pretty legit, and let's, for the time being, we can try to store this in a chest. Or I guess a box, since it's made out of wood, so something like that. So now we have iron ore, we have copper, well, iron ore, we have iron plates and copper plates. So what we what we want to do now is to set up automatic research. So that's most likely going to happen in the next episode. We could put some iron ore here. So we are most likely going to build a factory for automatic research production down here somewhere. Holy crap, that's pretty far away. You can see the pollution is spreading, so we really need to start thinking about putting down some of these gun turrets as well. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you again next time. Goodbye.